y'all something here. I get along with everybody. I really do. I get along with everybody. So I'm standing there and I was talking to Kadeen and DeVal Ellis. And DeVal Ellis is on Sister. So I'm talking to this. So this unnamed celebrity actress who shall remain nameless. I'm standing there talking, somebody grabbed my arms and they forcefully turned me around. So I'm in a good mood. So I go, hi, what's going on? Cause I know her. And she says to me, she goes, you've been shading me a lot. That's what she said to me.
Rumors of tension between Nia Long and Sherri Shepherd have been making the rounds. And after recently talking about the alleged issues involving Taraji P. Henson and Nia, another controversy has surfaced. With so many stories circulating, people are beginning to wonder whether these accusations are simply gossip or if there's more behind them. Sherri Shepherd claims she was disappointed by the way Nia Long treated her during their most recent encounter at a Hollywood gathering. She has now spoken openly about the incident, making it clear that the experience left a lasting impression. When Sherri first discussed the situation on her daytime show, she chose not to identify the actress she was referring to. Instead, she offered several details about what happened at the Othello premiere in New York, leading many viewers to believe she was talking about Nia Long. As online speculation grew, Sherri stopped avoiding the subject and addressed it more directly. She accused Nia of showing her disrespect and suggested that the situation escalated for no good reason. According to Sherri, the interaction reflected a pattern of behavior that she found unnecessary and unpleasant. Sherri explained that she attended the premiere expecting to enjoy the evening, reconnect with friends, and celebrate the event. Instead, she says the night unexpectedly turned into an uncomfortable confrontation. She described the encounter as so chaotic that, in the middle of everything, her wig was knocked off, making the situation even more shocking and memorable.
For those of you that are finding it hard to believe that Nia Long was allegedly the person that Sherri Shepherd was, that Sherri Shepherd was talking about, that ran up on her to address her about statements that she made about her and how she had been shading her, I would like to just remind y'all that Nia Long herself is literally from the same neighborhood in which they filmed Friday, which was one of the first couple of movies that we ever saw Nia Long in, okay? She's from the hood. Like, don't let that pretty, soft-spoken voice fool you, okay? It is a lot of bitches from the hood that are Nia Longs, okay? And I think that that's the part that y'all are forgetting. She is an LA hood bitch. She just so happened to be pretty.
The Broadway premiere of Othello on March 23rd brought together some of Hollywood's biggest stars. Produced by Candy Burris and Todd Tucker, the play featured Denzel Washington and Jake Gyllenhaal in the lead roles. Celebrities including Angela Bassett, Jennifer Lopez, Martha Stewart, and former President Joe Biden with Dr. Jill Biden attended the event. Sherri Shepherd was also there, while Nia Long appeared on the red carpet smiling as cameras captured her arrival. Everything looked glamorous from the outside, but Sherri later suggested the night wasn't as pleasant as it seemed. During an episode of her talk show, she claimed that while chatting with friends, someone unexpectedly grabbed her arm and forcefully turned her around. The sudden action left her stunned and confused, making her briefly wonder if she had done something wrong before the person finally spoke to her, turning what should have been a fun evening into an uncomfortable experience.
Sitting there talking, somebody grabbed my arms and they forcefully turned me around. So I'm in a good mood. So I go, hi, what's going on? Cause I know her. And she says to me, she goes, you've been shading me a lot. That's what she said to me. And I said to her, I said, no, I haven't, because I was really confused. And then she goes, yes, you have. And then she just walked off. Now, let me tell you something. First of all, I know who I shade because I don't shade many people. It might be one person I shade. And I never have shaded this unnamed celebrity.
Sherri mentioned that several people witnessed the moment, and that detail becomes important later. Many fans also remember when she took over daytime television after the Wendy Williams show ended. Although her program has a similar format, her approach is much calmer, focusing on entertainment news and personal opinions instead of constant celebrity shade. At first, Sherri tried to ignore the incident and move on. But the more she replayed it in her mind, the more upset she became. She eventually headed to the restroom and waited for the unidentified person, hoping to confront them directly and find out why the encounter had happened.
Confront her.
So I was mad. I was really mad. And I said, you know what? You don't freaking get to do that to me. So I went to the bathroom during intermission. I stood there for 15 minutes waiting for a meeting in the ladies' room. Okay? I stood there. You want to tell me I shaded you?
Sherri mentioned that several people witnessed the moment, and that detail becomes important later. Many fans also remember when she took over daytime television after the Wendy Williams show ended. Although her program has a similar format, her approach is much calmer, focusing on entertainment news and personal opinions instead of constant celebrity shade. At first, Sherri tried to ignore the incident and move on. But the more she replayed it in her mind, the more upset she became. She eventually headed to the restroom and waited for the unidentified person, hoping to confront them directly and find out why the encounter had happened.
I was pissed. I was like, I'm never gonna work with her again. You know, how unprofessional.
Although reports suggest Nia and Taye Diggs eventually moved past their disagreements, fresh controversy later surrounded her during the third season of Empire. Long-standing rumors claimed she and Taraji P. Henson experienced behind-the-scenes tension while working together. According to those reports, Taraji wasn't willing to entertain unnecessary conflict on a series where she played one of the leading roles, and speculation later claimed Nia's run on the show ended sooner than expected because of the alleged friction. Nia has also been the subject of stories accusing her of criticizing fellow actresses, particularly those she reportedly felt landed roles she deserved or had spoken unfavorably about her. Because of those past claims, some people believed Sherri Shepherd's account sounded plausible, though none of these allegations have been conclusively proven. Sherri has faced controversy herself, including criticism over supporting Jonathan Majors, but many argue that disagreements or public opinions still wouldn't justify someone allegedly grabbing another adult and confronting them so aggressively in front of a crowd.
So, number one, I don't like how Nia Long approached her. If you did want to speak to her, felt some type of way, felt like she was shading you, she could have been like, hey, when you get a chance at the end of tonight, I like to chat. Or if you did see her later, that could have been a conversation without it being like, you've been shading me, and then like walked off. Like, girl, what? How did you expect someone to react after saying something like that?
Sherri has never publicly spoken negatively about Nia Long. In fact, when many people argued that Nia should have stayed with her former fiancé, Ayemi Udoka, despite his cheating scandal, Sherri took the opposite position. She publicly supported Nia's decision to walk away from the relationship, praising her for knowing her worth and refusing to remain in a situation where she felt she deserved better.
And I'm going, first of all, it's private, so if she did go through some cheating episodes that nobody knew about, but maybe this was the impetus for her to just say, I'm worth more than this. I deserve better than this. Maybe she was tired of being tired.
Whenever Sherri had spoken about Nia in the past, her comments were consistently supportive, which is why she says the alleged confrontation caught her completely off guard. For her part, Nia's only apparent response was sharing a photo on social media with a caption referencing the previous night, giving many people the impression that she wasn't bothered by the controversy at all. If Sherri was expecting Nia to contact her with an apology, critics believe she may be waiting a very long time. Nia has often been portrayed as someone who rarely responds to public criticism or addresses allegations directly, instead choosing to move on without engaging. That approach is something Sherri reportedly struggles to understand. From her perspective, confronting someone at a high-profile event in front of numerous witnesses would seem like the kind of situation that calls for an explanation or acknowledgement, yet she believes none was ever offered.
About it. People get stuff confused. I'm so sweet. I'm a praying person. If you need something, I'll give you some scriptures. I'll make you feel good. But I am from Chicago, okay? I don't play like that.
Stories claiming that Nia Long can be difficult behind the scenes have circulated in Hollywood for years. But Sherri Shepherd says she had never personally experienced anything like it until this incident. According to Sherri, she's not prepared to simply move on unless Nia acknowledges that the alleged confrontation was inappropriate. Since the story became public, viewers have been divided. Some believe Nia's public image doesn't necessarily reflect how she behaves privately, pointing to past rumors about her alleged disagreements with Taraji P. Henson during Empire. Others remain skeptical and feel the full story has yet to be heard. And no matter where people stand, the debate has continued across social media, with fans arguing over whether Nia's reported actions crossed the line or whether Sherri's account tells the whole story. Ultimately, everyone has formed their own opinion. What do you think? Was Nia in the wrong? Or do you see the situation differently? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more entertainment updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.